Here comes another one. Stay behind me. Wait. He's a security guard. I'm Daniel. That's Lily. She has been in shock since... Look, she can walk, but don't expect much from her. Although I'm just a doctor, I know how to handle a weapon. If you think you can trust me with one, I can cover you while you escort us to a safer place. Treating patients for the past couple of weeks showing very strange symptoms. It looked like heavy alimentation deficiency, like scurvy. Some looked more like heavy metal poisoning. We had kidney failures, people urinating blood and coughing their lungs. And now this.
Hello there. My name is Terrence Mason. I'm Chief of Security. You're safe here.
Thank you so much. Thank you. We haven't eaten in days, and she hasn't slept at all. She needs a meal and some rest.
Don't worry. We'll take care of her. What about you? How are you?
I'm fine. Just please, take care of her, will you?
We will.
Good job, Jake. Just saved those people's lives.
All right, Jake, follow me. I've got something to show you. I would have shown you earlier, but we had too much on our hands. I completely forgot. There you go, the armory. There's not many weapons left, nor that much ammunition, but it should be enough to hold this place until we decide to relocate. Grab whatever you can carry, alright? We'll restock the ammo every time we scavenge something out there. Takio's gonna take care of that.
Need a weapon or some ammunition? Help yourself to what's left.
Alright, look. Maybe there's more survivors on this floor. If they could survive that long locked in a storage room, maybe somebody else made it. Jake, go back out there and look everywhere you can.
Hey, what's up? You got any good news?
Really? You dumped your wife over the phone? That's pretty low, Matthew.
You don't know her. She had this grasp. Once she had you, she just never let you go. She just had this way of making you feel guilty about anything you did which she didn't want. I didn't love her. I never did. But I did care for her. And I never wanted to hurt her. So to avoid hurting her, I never faced her. I just left her.
You were not man enough to end it.
That's not it. I was afraid of her.
Afraid of what? What could she do?
she would have killed me.
I don't think she would have, man. Even if she said so once, man. It's just all talk.
She never threatened me, on the contrary. Every time we talked about separation, she acted like she did not care, and like she would just move on as if she didn't love me.
Whoa, wait. So why didn't you just leave her? That's stupid.
No. Even though she spoke those words, I knew better. Deep down, she had me in a cage. She knew it, I knew it, and she knew I knew. And these false words were just a desperate attempt of making me believe that there was no cage. But there was. And I know that if I had tried to escape, she would have killed me. I can feel that she had it in her.
Either you were paranoid, or she was psycho. And if she was, how could you care for her so much?
You believe in astrology?
No, not really.
Neither do I. But I do find some interesting patterns and coincidences sometimes. I do not believe in it as a correct science, but more as a guideline or hint. It can be very surprising to see how sometimes it's dead right, and other times it's dead wrong.
Why are you telling me this?
Astrology has this way of using facts to support the science, like the symbols or animals that inspire the different signs. The scorpion, for example, is an extraordinary creature. It can be one of the deadliest predators. It is fierce and dangerous. But when it is trapped with no chance of escaping, it will stab itself to death.
Huh?
How does a fearful and dangerous predator become suicidal when trapped? It's in its nature. But the interesting fact is how the Scorpio sign can sometimes fit its symbol. On the bright side, they are talented, loyal, resourceful. But on the dark side, if they feel trapped, they can be quite self-destructive. And they will drag everyone and everything they love down with them.
So, Rebecca was a scorpion, huh?
No, she was a Cancer.
So what the fuck with the science expo, man?
Nothing is black or white. No one is completely evil or completely good. On the bright side, she was the sweetest and most talented person I had ever met. She was so talented, in fact, that she made me convince myself that I loved her, using all my emotions against me, my guilt, my fears, my loyalty. She used everything like on a chessboard, and just kept me right where she wanted me. It took me a long time to realize that. The worst thing is, I do keep a very happy memory of the years we spent together.
Jesus, man. You think too much. Maybe it's all in your head. You thought about that?
Well, I did the math. If that was the case, then she deserves better. But I do not regret leaving her.
That's fucked up. What about what she wanted?
Unfortunately, my dear friend, for a couple to work, it is required to have both persons to agree and to be on the same page. In the end, no matter the reason, as long as one is uncertain, the relationship is doomed.
What an easy and cheap way of taking out all the responsibility.
Think what you will. You can't judge what you don't know.
Oh, I ain't judging. I'm just making my own opinion.
And that's called judging.
Well, I don't give a fuck what you think about, and I don't give a fuck if you give a fuck about what I think about. Well, what I just heard. You dumped your wife because you were insecure and unsure about your feelings. And you weren't even man enough to face her. In my opinion, that ain't right, man. And that's it. She deserved better.
So you're saying it would have changed everything if I had told her to her face that I didn't love her?
Not everything, but it would have made a difference. For her, at least. And for you. Don't tell me there ain't no part of you that doesn't feel guilty.
Of course there is. But again, I did the math. I had a feeling she was unstable and would have done something drastic. And I think she would have been capable of trying to kill me. And even though I don't think she would have been able to, knowing that she would have tried, yeah, it would have made a difference. A big difference.
Right. I'll go check on Junior.
I don't know how this thing spread through all the security systems. It makes no sense.
Hey, Jake, got a minute? Look, I know that Terry did his best here, but he only had a first aid kit. I heard there's a medical bay on this floor. You could go there and find some painkillers. I'd appreciate it. I'd appreciate it so much, in fact, that if you do it, I'll give you my shotgun. Yeah, that's right. I call her Lucy, and she can fix all your problems. So just bring me the pills, and the gun is yours. Good. Just head over to the medical bay and look around the cabinets. Shouldn't be too hard to find.
What is it?
Thank you so much for rescuing us. We couldn't have held on much longer.
It's not really that urgent, so yeah, just take your time. Alright, I'll see you soon.
Hey! Over here! I'm alive! Look! Look! I'm not one of them! Man! Are you one of the security guards? Hey, do you have like a safe place where you can take me, man? I'm starving. I haven't eaten since this morning. Been looking around for food and no luck. This shit I was... Ah, there we go. Looks like a nice place to wait for the real rescue team. Thanks for bringing me, pal.
Well done, Jake.
Aha, thanks a lot, man. Here, Lucy's yours. She can't cook, but she'll sure as hell clean up for you.
Hey, thanks for stopping by. Alright, here's where I'm at. Apparently, I managed to access the security network from this computer, which is great, but I don't know what the problem is exactly, but I'm having trouble navigating on the network. Okay, see, I have a few programs in my CD case that could help me navigate better, if you know what I mean. The problem is, my CD case is in my footlocker next to my bed in the dormitories of this floor. So, if you could go get it for me, that would be a huge help. Because I really want to smash this piece of shit open right now, you know. I feel like it's making fun of me, you know. Every time I'm trying to access something, it resets its connection. God, I hate that. Anyway, if you could do this for me, I can give you my shoulder flashlight, all right? It's way better than the one you're using. I'm pretty sure it uses less batteries as well. You'll do it. Brilliant. All right, so my footlocker is next to my bed, all right? It's on the second level. It's the only one that's red, okay? And you'll find some computer stuff under my bed if that's any help for you as well. Okay, here's the key to the footlocker. I hope it's not too much trouble.